Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pinkan Dewi Nurasia. I'm a class 4th semester of English department. Here I will choose first category, that is what is semantic, what is meaning, what is sense, speaker sense, and linguistic sense, lexical ambiguity, synonym, hyponym, overlap, antonym, binary antonym, gradable antonym, and converse antonym. First, semantic is the study of meaning in language, that is, the meaning of word, phrase, and sentence. Semantic is the most abstract level of linguistic analysis, since we cannot see or observe meaning as we can observe and record sound. Meaning is related very closely to the human capacity to think logically and to understand. Semantic, unlike pragmatic, semantic is part of grammar proper, the study of the internal structure of language. Other areas of grammar are syntax, morphology, and phonology. Semantic is the most poorly understood component of grammar. It can be one of the most difficult areas of linguistics to study. Thus, no one has yet developed a comprehensive, authoritative theory of linguistic meaning. And the next, meaning. The word meaning is used to refer to such different things as the idea or intention lying behind a piece of language, as in a thing referred to by a piece of language, and the translation of word between language. By knowing the meaning of language, we know how to use vocabulary in meaningful sentence. We understand what other people are saying. We are able to choose items in our sentence or to find the intention of other people's sentence. Okay, the next is sense. Sense relates to the complex system of relationship that hold between the linguistic elements themselves, mostly the word. It is concerned only with intralinguistic relation. The study of sense or meaning can be divided into two areas: speaker sense and linguistic sense. Speaker sense is the speaker intention in producing some linguistic expression. For example, if some utters the sentence "Fred is a real genius" sarcastically, then the speaker sense of the sentence may be "Fred is below average in intelligence." Linguistic sense, on the other hand, is the meaning of a linguistic expression as part of language. For example, if the sentence "Fred is a real genius" means literally something like "Fred has a truly superior intellect," then the linguistic sense is within the domain of semantic, since it deals solely with literal meaning and is independent of speaker, hearer, and situation context. Okay, we continue to the lexical ambiguity. Word is lexically ambiguous if it has more than one sense. For example, the English noun fly is ambiguous because it has more than one sense. First, an insect. Second, a zipper on a pair of pants. Or three, a baseball hit into the air with a bat. Thus, the sentence "I saw a fly" is three ways ambiguous. Note that not all cases of ambiguity are lexical. Consider the phrase American history teacher, which can mean either a teacher of American history or a history teacher who is American. The ambiguity here doesn't derive from the ambiguity of particular word as in the case of fly. Instead, the ambiguity of American history teacher is syntactic. And the next synonym. Two words are synonymous if they have the same sign, that is, if they have the same value for all of their semantic features. For example, the pairs conceal and hide, stubborn and obstinate, and big and large seem to be synonyms in English. However, not it is not clear what the relevant features are for each of these pairs as a drawback of lexical decomposition method. Even though big and large are near synonym, the phrases my big sister and my large sister certainly do not have the same meaning. And we continue to the hyponym. Hyponym is a word that contains the meaning of another word. The contained word is known as the superordinate or hypernym. For example, oak, the meaning of tree. Therefore, oak is a hyponym of the superordinate or hypernym tree. Here, there is a table. Dolphin, whale shark is hyponym. Sorry. Dolphin, whale shark is a hyponym of the superordinate or hypernym of peas. Apple, banana, mango, and other is hyponym of the superordinate or hypernym of fruit. Spinach, cabbage, lettuce, and other is hyponym of the superordinate or hypernym of vegetable. Can we continue to the overlap? Two words overlap in meaning if they have the same value for some but not all of the semantic features that constitute their meaning. For example, the word sister, niece, aunt, and mother overlap in meaning. This relationship can be captured by stating that part of the meaning of each of this word is plus human or mean male or plus kin. It is important to distinguish overlap from hyponymy. With hyponymy, the meaning of one word is entirely included in the meaning of another. The meaning of pig is entirely included in the meaning of sow. All sow are pig, but not all pig are sow. With overlap, on the other hand, the meaning of the words enters, but neither one includes the other. The meaning of sister and niece enters, but neither include the other. Not all sisters are niece, and not all nieces are sister. And the next, antonym. Antonym are words that have contrasting or opposite meaning. Like so much of the English language, antonym is rooted in the Greek language. The Greek word anti means opposite, while onym means name. The words are antonym if their meaning differ only in the value for a single semantic feature. The following pairs are all antonym: dead and alive, hot and cold, and above and below. Antonym, moreover, fall into at least three groups. And binary antonym have no middle ground between the two, that is boy, girl, off, on, entrance, exit, true, false, dead, life. Gradable antonyms are pairs that describe opposite ends of a continuous dimension. Not everything that can be hot or cold is either hot or cold. A liquid, for example, may be neither hot nor cold. It can be in between, let's say, warm or cool. Young, elderly, hard, easy, happy, wistful, fat, slim. Converse antonyms are pairs that describe a single relationship between two items from opposite perspectives. Above, below are examples of converse antonyms. If a picture, for example, is above a sofa, then the sofa is necessarily below the picture. Above, below, doctor, patient, borrow, lend, give, receive. Maybe that's all from me, and I'm sorry for all my mistake. And the last I say, Wallahu muwaffiq wal hadi ila sabilir rasyad. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.